Hi guys, it's Chris and Rich here, and welcome to Retro Weekends, where we try to complete the most notable games in gaming history.
Today we're going to attempt to complete Castle of Illusion on the Sega Master System. Now, we've already done the game on the Mega Drive, as you'll remember, but this is actually a completely different game. This is a unique game made for the Master System by Sega. So while there's a few similarities in maybe some of the level themes and such, the whole of the layouts and the gameplay is completely different. So have you got any experience with the game at all?
Not this one, obviously played the last one,
Yeah.
but not this one, so yeah.
Right,
No.
do you want to try it out then?
Yeah, let's go.
Now, there is a game that this is actually more similar to than the Mega Drive version. Put it on normal. It's more similar to DuckTales. There's some obvious influence of DuckTales on this game. So you want to go for the middle door. So you get a choice of level first, and the middle door has the health upgrade.
Right, okay.
So it's a hop and bop game. You've got to press the button 1 whilst you're in midair to do the downward stomp kind of thing. That's it. So as I mentioned before, there's permanent health upgrades that are sort of hidden in the stages. They basically work the same way that they did in DuckTales.
Oh.
I think you can ignore that one. Do you reckon the treasure chests look a bit reminiscent of DuckTales as well?
Yeah, they really do.
Just get the star and head back.
Oh, shit. Oh, can I not hit? Can I stomp that?
Maybe, I'm not sure. This could be the end of Chris.
Yeah, you
Right.
can stomp it.
That's it. So we permanently got 4 health now.
Take that, horsey. Ah, perfect throw as well.
Yeah. You've got like simple puzzles in the game. I should probably have said.
Pick up!
Oh, just stomp on it. It's too late. Even this little section here with the ladder is sort of reminiscent to the layout of DuckTales' first level.
Yeah.
But until I played this the other day, I didn't even notice this. And I played it, and I thought maybe it was because we spent all that time playing DuckTales, a few months back.
Yeah.
But it's actually really, really similar. Did you like Mickey Mouse when you were a kid?
Yeah. I went to Disneyland when I was young. I had a really good experience with it because my mum and dad told us that we were going on a holiday, but they didn't tell us where.
Yeah.
And every time there was a sign that showed Euro Disney, they'd distract us and point us off at something else.
Some bastard stole my Game Boy when I went to Euro Disney.
What, an actual person or?
Basically, we were told to leave all our stuff on the coach. And I was like, I don't want to leave my Game Boy on the coach. And my parents were like, no, it will get broken on the rides or whatever. So we put it on the coach and we get back and they're like, oh, we've swapped coaches. So it was a different coach when we got back. And they're like, oh, we've taken all of the luggage off of the other coach and put it on here. My Game Boy was nowhere to be seen.
That sucks.
And that was it for that Game Boy. For a while there was all this sort of, correspondence going on, like try and track down the coach that we'd had to find this Game Boy. Someone had obviously just nicked it though, Wow, that's far, isn't it?
That's an horrific jump. You can't make that.
I was never really that into Mickey Mouse, to be honest. I was always more of a Warner Brothers fan.
Yeah.
It was all about Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny was pretty, you could respect him. He was like a fast talker, He was like a wise guy.
Oh, I never kind of watched Mickey cartoons ever or anything like that.
This is going to kick my ass, isn't it? You never, well, so you wasn't really a fan of him. You just liked his theme park.
His theme park and everything that came out of Disney. So
I mean, Goofy.
Mickey was the face of Disney, wasn't he?
Who really likes Goofy as a character?
Oh no, I could relate to Goofy because he was just kind of a funny kind of character who didn't really fit in, but
like
had a good heart.
It's a weird.
Why don't you just bounce on those things so then they die?
Yeah, should do really. I think he does make more. Just sort of like a.
He threw one over the edge.
He's a pratfalling imbecile, though, wasn't he, Goofy?
Oh, what? What? Suck you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to carry this all the time now, pretty much.
Okay.
You can put them down though after they've been picked up, but they only light the screen while they're on the screen.
Yeah. I have to use it here though to get up there. There's a key.
Needed that anyway. Actually, the keys are like Mario 2, aren't they, in some ways as well?
Yeah.
So you can see where the influence here is. Mainly Super Mario Brothers 2 and DuckTales. picking up and throwing things is from Super Mario Brothers 2, really, isn't it? In DuckTales, you just sort of hit things along the ground mostly. You don't actually like pick them up and throw them.
No, you don't pick them up front, no.
So yeah, it is sort of a mixture of those two games, and they are like two of the greatest platform games, you know, in a lot of ways. Obviously,
Spiders getting on my nerves. You just won't drop. You shit! Please let there be some health up here. Let that be health. Oh! Yeah, I'm not falling for you this time, mate. Oh, you! Oh,
fast little bastard, isn't he?
He's a nippy little shit. Could have given me some cake there. Felt a bit tight then, I've got to admit.
You don't want to go that way, do you? You'll be.
If I do this actually and then this, I can go
yeah.
around. There you go.
Sorted.
This is why I'm the brains of the operation, Rich. What? I like that element actually, using the same key to do two doors. That's quite cool. Oh,
Dragon.
No.
Right, so you can use that as a shield then.
Come pick it up, you see. Oh, fuck. That's what you have to do. Both.
Yeah.
He's shooting more rapidly now. I need to get up there.
He's firing a lot, isn't he?
Okay, I'll come this way. Oh, no, I'm dead.
What a mistake to make.
He's shooting very, very fast. Take one with you. You've got to knock out the two. No, not that one. That one and that one. And then take one with you.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one with me so that I can use it to...
Don't you dare edit out my one piece of brilliance.
Should we swap controllers every time one of us dies now?
Yeah, I think you'll do it fine. You've got more patience than I have. or not. Oh. Yeah, you deserve to be hit there, to be honest.
You do need to sort of get him to fire the other way.
Yeah, to give yourself time to get up there.
Sorted.
Nice. I think I still have one more hit to do each time.
Yeah, you probably did actually.
Go through the doorway. Yeah.
Oh god, I wonder if we've got to do two bosses in a row.
You need that. Yeah, it's her. Oh, but now you lose the... You just pick up to see what you're doing. Oh dear.
This is the way you do it easy. I only had 3 bleeding life at the start there. Yeah, so you get to just do the game now.
So if I do it in like less than 2 lives though, that means...
Well, you've seen how it's done now.
Oh please, it's not exactly difficult, is it? Shit. I want to do it with all lives. What? Didn't bounce down.
They do go through the floor, don't they, sometimes?
They do. Only a bit. What? Oh, Christ. Take that, bitch. Easy.
You lost 3 health, Chris.
Easy. Why is Minnie in blue? She's always in pink.
Why are you bothered about Minnie's dress sense anyway?
I mean...
How do you even notice this sort of stuff?
I have kids.
That's your excuse.
Wanker.
That's your excuse and you're sticking to it. Right, so we've played quite a lot of Disney games now. What have we played? We've done DuckTales, we've done Lucky Dime Caper, we've done Castle Illusion on the Mega Drive as well.
Chippendale.
We've done Chippendale, so we've done quite a lot of this sort of stuff. So how do you feel this compares to the other ones we've done?
I quite like it. The gameplay's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just your average like hop and bop, really.
Yeah. This came out a year after DuckTales, and obviously we've said it's quite derivative of DuckTales in a lot of ways. It takes some ideas from Super Mario Brothers 2 as well.
Yeah.
So that is kind of a knock against it, but I do feel like it's
slightly improved on DuckTales in a lot of areas. There are trade-offs though, because DuckTales had multiple endings, didn't it?
Yes.
Based on how much money
gold
you
got.
That was a very cool element, and obviously this doesn't have it.
No.
But there's a bit more focus on puzzling in this than there was in DuckTales. The boss fights looked quite reasonable, didn't they? That dragon was quite nice.
The colours for the dragon were really nice. That deep emerald, really nice.
That was a good boss fight. There was a lot of boss fights that looked quite impressive, decent sized bosses. Obviously the colour usage is quite good in comparison to the NES, because the Master System could do more colours for its sprites and its background tiles. So I'd say, it looks pretty reasonable for that time. It does all of the staples of gameplay, the sort of genre, quite well. Has a few ideas in there as well. But if we're comparing it to the best games of the time, Super Mario Bros. 3 is way better.
Blows out the water.
And Super Mario Bros. 3 came out 2 years earlier than this. That is well ahead of just about everything, though, you know.
Yeah, you can't really compare Super Mario Bros. 3 to anything within the 3-year period of that, because it is so good.
There's no way that I could give this a 5, because it's not on par with Super Mario Bros. 3. The Mario Brothers games in general are just the best games in platforming when they came out. Even people say Super Mario Bros. 2 isn't like a real Mario game, but even that is streets ahead of most of the platformers that were around at this time period. So I'm going to give this game a 4 out of 5, because, like I said, it does all of the staples of the genre well, has a few ideas here and there, and the presentation is good for the year that it came out, and it's a reasonable length, I would say, as well. What do you reckon then?
Yeah, no, I concur. 4 out of 5 for me.
This might be a controversial opinion, but I think that this is a little bit better than the Mega Drive game, in fact. Because I feel like the gameplay here is a bit more in depth than the Mega Drive game. The Mega Drive game has amazing presentation for its time. You can sing along to the music or whatever, hum along to the music, and it's fantastically crafted from an artistic perspective. But I do feel like the Mega Drive game has quite simplistic gameplay a lot of the time, you know.
Oh, I think that is rather controversial. I don't think I can agree with you there. When you think of a game 20 years down the line, you don't think of the gameplay immediately. You normally do think of what it looked like and what it sounded like. Me seeing that, does it bring back all the feelings? Does a sound bring back all the feelings I had when I was a child? So I don't agree with you on that point. That's
sort of the nostalgia aspect of it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's insanely important in retro gaming. Nostalgia.
That is true. But if you just gave someone this game and the Mega Drive game to play, they're not going to be as impressed with the graphics in the Mega Drive game, because they'll have seen so much better over the years. Whereas they might say, oh, the gameplay doesn't play as well as I would hope. Whereas this, they might think that the gameplay was better. They might not. Okay. They might ignore the graphics and the sound as much.
Okay, but if you gave them both of them and they played both of them, they'd say, well, the graphics and the sound are so much better on this. Okay, guys, that was Castle of Illusion for this week. We really enjoyed playing the game.
Yeah, it is a good game.
Yeah,
it's a game for Master System owners to be proud of at the time, I would say. You know, they weren't taking second best for once, I would say.
No, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, even if you argue the Mega Drive games are a lot better, they're very different experiences. You know, you can get different things out of them.
Exactly. So. Yeah. So if you enjoyed that, give us a like, subscribe to us, please. It always helps us out, and give us a comment. Say what you think about the game. Did you enjoy it more than the 16-bit version?
Yeah, which is the best version?
Please leave a comment. And we will see you next week with another games. Take care, guys.
See ya.